Excuse me, sir. I'm doing a documentary on homeless people and why they think they're outside and what do they feel like to be homeless. Uh, have you ever, did you ever know why you became homeless in the first place?
I was abducted by aliens.
You were abducted by aliens?
Yeah. They took me on their ship and it was crazy.
Are you aware that you're one of the few homeless people that have paranoia, schizophrenia? And yeah, are you aware of that?
You're not real.
I'm not real?
No, I think you're an alien.
I think I'm an alien.
Yeah. I think you're here to kidnap me again.
Kidnap you again?
Yeah.
Well, what did you get kidnapped for?
I don't know. It was like a beam. It was like, and next thing I know, I was gone.
We're gone. Why do you always walk around with a tarp?
It's my home.
It's your home? You ever wondered what it would be like to be in a real home?
No.
Never wondered? Do you take any pills for your treatment?
No.
Did you ever get any treatment at all?
With the aliens.
The aliens? Okay. I want to specify the topic that I'm mostly coming into, which is the schizophrenics, the homeless people that are not only homeless because they're either by foreclosure, job loss, or natural disaster, but mostly the ones that are mental, the ones that can't think for themselves or have some type of schizophrenia that that doesn't allow them to cope with the rest of the world, with the common man in the world. Uh, one one big study that was done to find out what the majority of the homeless people was that the cities began to realize that homelessness started to arise due to lack of funding of the mental institutions. No lack of funding, my bad. The cutting of funding to the mental institutions, and they began turning mental patients onto the streets, therefore causing this. Another one is the creation of pharmacology. Pharmacology said that the homeless people, they said that you could cure schizophrenia or kind of help it by giving person pills. Now this made some schizophrenic people leave the institution, go to their families, and then later on, their families couldn't take care of them, and therefore the schizophrenic people realized that they weren't being wise and stuff like that. Therefore, didn't take their pills and everything. Therefore, getting worse and worse. So that's another reason why the majority of homeless people is schizophrenics. It all began like in 1950. The drug Thorazine was created to people with severe mental illness, such as schizophrenia. When this medicine started giving good results, they decided to let them go. Decided to let the homeless people go home. The schizophrenic, the mental patients go home, and it pretty much said you can be taken care of by your family. And back then it was like, oh yes, let's go home. We can finally go home. But now they can see the last results of the creation of that medicine. Yes, it does help the schizophrenic people, but the upturn of that is that it makes them feel like it gives them a sense of liberty and lets the institute that holds these mental patients free, and with no care, they'll just start running around the streets, which is why most of these, when you walk around or drive around the streets, you see homeless people talking to themselves or going around in circles or looking at a certain object. is because they're mentally ill. My solution is using the bank. The bank forecloses buildings and manufactories all the time due to unable fundings. So we make the bank give us these properties. Of course, we'll pay the bank, but through this, we have these properties and we put the homeless people in them. I'm not making a homeless shelter. I'm actually giving them a room. We'll give them a room with their own personal stuff. So then, because as we know, every homeless person always has a person with them. When we do this together, we help unite all the homeless people under one place, and we would provide them with the medical attention that is needed. The money that we would use to get this is through a lottery. I mean, if a lottery has been made to help build the Great Wall of China, why not help it to pay for the buildings that the homeless people live in? Through this, I think is the best solution for the homeless problem.